जय हिंद फ्यूचर ऑफिसर्स। मैं उमेश आपके लाया हूँ एक नई वीडियो एसएसबी विंग की तरफ से। आज हम बात करेंगे हमारे रिकमेंडेड चैम्प हर्षित कोटिया से, जो अपने 5 अटेम्प्ट में से 3 बार रिकमेंड हुए हैं, फ्रेशर एंड रिपीटर। जानेंगे उनसे कि क्या स्ट्रेटजी उनकी थी फ्रेशर अटेम्प्ट में एंड रिपीटर अटेम्प्ट में, क्या डिफरेंसेस होते हैं, क्या आपसे एक्सपेक्टेशन होती है बीइंग अ फ्रेशर एंड बीइंग अ रिपीटर, कैसे रिपीटर्स के लिए थोड़ा टफ होता है एसएसबी या टफ नहीं होता है, कैसे आप अपने फ्लॉज को ठीक कर सकते हैं। अगर आप रिपीटर हैं, आप बार बार कॉन्फ्रेंस आउट हो रहे हैं, तो आपको क्या चीज़ अपने अंदर चेंज लाने चाहिए, क्या आपको चीज़ें देखनी चाहिए जिससे आप अपने परफॉर्मेंस में इम्प्रूवमेंट ला सकते हैं। जानेंगे उनके बारे में कि कैसे उन्होंने एक एक टास्क के लिए अपनी प्रिपरेशन करी एंड कैसे कैसे उसको एग्जीक्यूट किया एसएसबी में। जानेंगे उनके बारे में, स्क्रीनिंग टेस्ट के बारे में, कैसे उन्होंने अपनी तैयारी करी, कैसे उन्होंने परफॉर्म किया, कैसे उन्होंने साइक का प्रिपेयर किया, कैसे इंटरव्यू प्रिपेयर किया, कैसे इंटरव्यू हैंडल किया, कैसे जीटीओ प्रिपेयर किया। और जानेंगे कुछ मिथ्स, जैसे कि होता है कि आपने सुना है कि जीटीओ में अगर आप इंडिविजुअल ऑब्स्टेकल ज़्यादा करते हैं तो आप रिकमेंड होते हैं, बट नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता है। जानेंगे हम अपने स्टार हर्षित से। देन वीडियो के एंड में हम जानेंगे उनकी स्ट्रेटजी जो उन्होंने प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट करने से पहले फॉलो की, बीइंग अ फ्रेशर एंड बीइंग अ रिपीटर। क्या उन्होंने फॉलो किया, कैसे उन्होंने अपनी तैयारी शुरू करी, क्या क्या उन्होंने हेल्प ली लोगों से, और वो अपने टिप्स बताएंगे, वो अपनी स्ट्रेटजी बताएंगे, एडवाइस देंगे आप लोगों को जो आपको फॉलो करनी चाहिए, आपको माइंडसेट जो होना चाहिए एसएसबी की प्रिपरेशन से पहले। सो आप वीडियो को एंड तक देखिए एंड आपको श्योरली कुछ अच्छा कंटेंट यहाँ से मिलेगा, कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा कि आप कैसे एक रिकमेंडेड कैंडिडेट से जो ट्रू नॉलेज है वो ले सकते हैं। सो फ्रेंड्स, प्लीज़ लाइक दिस वीडियो, शेयर दिस वीडियो टू योर फ्रेंड्स एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल. So let's move on to the video. Hi Arshit. My first question to you
Hi.
is, being a repeater and being a fresher, you got recommended in your 3 attempts. So how did you felt when your choice number was called up? How were you feeling at that time?
For the first time, I was really excited. The most of the time they were, conclusions that if they will make you wait, you have been selected in the second time. If they don't make you wait, you are not selected. All those were conclusions every time. Uh, of the third recommendation, I tell you, they called me within the 10 seconds, and I was like, I sat down and they asked me, "How was your experience at this SSB?" I was like, God. Because the last two recommendation it happened with me. They made me wait, and then they called me in the conference room. But in the third one, they didn't wait. So as soon as I sat there, they asked me how was it. I was like, God, this time I have gone. I was sitting down, waiting for the result. I was talking to Deepak, one of the closest friend, and he was saying, "You have been selected. There is no doubt with your selection." I was like, I have not been selected this time, but I got selected, and it was amazing. All those stereotypes of the waiting and
Yeah.
of not calling were broken in that attempt.
So yes, it's a myth. Actually, if they have some doubts or they want to ask some questions regarding your SSB experience, so they will ask you few more questions. But if they know that you are clear in, so they won't ask you few questions. They just tell you in the 10 seconds, okay, how was your
They
stay?
just
How
asked
was the
about
food?
my food and how was your
Yeah.
stay and how was your stay.
So
And then
yeah,
okay, I was like,
you
I've been gone this time.
yeah.
I had started preparing for the next SSB as well. It was after 2 days. I
Okay.
was preparing how will I do and all those things.
Okay. So, Harshit, I'll ask you a very simple question here. Like, you have been to SSB 5 times. So, in the first attempts, you got recommended. Then you got again conferenced out. Then you again got recommended. So, I want that, people ask that, yeah, when a person is getting recommended from 2 times regularly, then how can he get conferenced out in the next attempt? So, what do you think? What was your lacunas at that time, or what you felt?
They based on the performance on the particular day, how you perform over there. I got recommended first time and second time. During the third time, my medicals for the second time were pending, and I was in dilemma whether I would be selected in the medical, or because I have been already merit test out, but I was medically fit for the first time. So in the back of my mind, I was going through medical. I was not perfectly fit in mentally stage to analyze over there. I messed up in interview, but my psych went good, and so was GTO. But it's totality of all those three that comes in account. So maybe because of the interview, I didn't get through, and I accepted. It was my mistake in interview that I didn't perform.
So yes, even
So
yeah.
it's just a myth that okay, if back of your scores, how do they consider it? That doesn't happen at all. How do you perform on that particular day? Even if you are eligible or you are a good recommended candidate, you maybe get conference out and screen out. I have seen a person who got screened out after he was recommended 4 times. He's a good friend of mine,
Okay.
but still he got. We were in the same group, and he got screened out, and I was recommended. This happens.
So yeah, it's for repeaters as well who are not getting recommended. Don't lose your hope, because it's about all the 5 days
Exactly.
you are performing on those 5 days, so you will get recommended. So your past record won't hamper much. Eventually they will ask you why weren't you recommended. So you should be able to
They asked
introspect.
about
Yeah.
what happened.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
they might ask you as well. Okay, in the next attempt they had asked you about what happened last time, why you were not recommended. So yes, they ask you the same questions. So you just give them an answer and you prepare well. You go and you get recommended. So Harshit, being a 5 times screening candidate, so I'll ask you a few simple question here that बच्चे पूछते हैं कि they fear in OIR, PPT, how to perform. So I want you to tell your experience being a fresher, being a repeater, and how it is different for fresher and repeater to be in screening process, and what tips will you give you to our viewers regarding that.
First of all, OIR is General Aptitude Test. Most of us don't prepare for it. They just like कि हो जाएगा, we have cleared the exam, aptitude ही आता है. But every SSB has their own different sets, whether it is Bhopal, Dehradun, Kolkata, and they take OIR really in consideration कि this is important. Coming on to the presentation that we give over storytelling, I have seen most of them not listening to the other story. They are within themselves creating their own story and narrating within themselves. And while the group discussion, they are not able to put in because they haven't listened to the stories of other people. If you listen to the stories of other people, you may get a good point out of them, which you may add to your story if you haven't narrated it. And moreover, if someone's other story is being good, is more good than yours, you can add something to it while narration, while group discussion as well. It
Exactly.
helps to build the bond between the people as well.
Yes, exactly, as it is a
And
group
looking
task.
into their eyes
Hmm.
as well.
Yes, it is a group
Looking into
task.
the eyes as well.
Yeah, yeah, continue, please continue.
Yes. Looking into the eyes as well, you be it then makes helps you to be more confident as well. You if you address the single person, you be able to convey message and the narration which you have been trying to give. It's being to the group, not to the particular person, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's all about your group dynamics. It is a group task. You have to contribute to a group solution. So they also tell you in the instruction that you have to come to a group solution. So when you will hear the story of other people, then only you can come to a group solution. If you're trying to give your own solutions, you're trying to put your forward your own story, then how can you come to a group solution? So yes, it is all about group dynamics. Now coming to the stage that is
Exactly.
most people fear about is psych test. So tell our viewers that how you prepared for it, how you handle a little bit of negative words or negative stories you might have seen, and tell them that how you prepared about your SD. Basically, they like people what they do is they try to copy their SD from websites. There are so many websites who provide handwritten SDs, so they try to copy that. But I think they should not do that. So what is your view on that?
See, coming on starting from the TAT stories, as we have discussed earlier as well, while we were friends and talking about it in journal experiences, if you have a story, write 2 to 3 different stories related to it. At a time, it happens कि if you have written something like, take an example of an accident. Okay, the next story which can be popped up could also be related to accident as well. So for a story, for a particular picture, you have backups as well कि इसके लिए ये भी लिख सकता हूँ, इसमें ये भी आ सकता है और इसमें ये भी आ सकता है. Not only कि I was sitting down with my parents and having a dinner at time, so a story was not coming into my mind, and I just कि पापा जी इससे क्या हो सकता है, and then he told कि ये तो बच्चा ऐसे जा रहा है, ये ऐसे कर रहा है. तो every person has different perspective.
Yes.
कि you can take help from others as well. And while writing SD, so I took help. I literally made my friends do it for me. So there were some things they knew me, which I helped, and all those things they helped me in writing all those. And same with the parents as well, they made me write. And for the teachers I have to work by myself.
Okay.
Coming on to, and those same qualities should be shown in the stories as well. If you lie in the SD, you won't be able to hold on what you have to write. I'm very fearless, but on the same backdrop you are not jumping and all those. The thing should be interconnected with psych and group activities and individual obstacles as well.
Okay, yeah, exactly. You should link all those things with your SD, with your PIQ. This is what happens in the psych test, because psych also have your PIQ, and he sees that the picture which are the stories which are writing, it is linking with your own life or not. So now coming to the interview part, as I've seen a lot of people that they say that interview is the toughest part of the SSB, because the interviewing officer puts you in a lot of pressure, a lot of conditions. He gives you a lot of tasks to do, a lot of things to remember, a lot of questions to ask. But what if we don't know the answer? What if how to handle the pressure that he wants to put on? I'm sure you also have faced some kind of pressure. So can you please tell us a single incident it happened with you in the interview?
I went during my second SSB at Bhopal. I was asked about my civil background. So if we were discussing about the roads and all those things, and there were multiple cross questioning over the questions. I had reached. He was asking particular on those things. At a point, I reached and I was like, "Sir, I don't know. I'll read about it and I'll make sure that I have adequate knowledge on it." So he was like, "Okay, let's see." So, and same happened with one of my other activities as well. So there were two questions which I was not able to answer. So I told him, "Sir, I'll read about it." Then he said, "Okay," and he was satisfied with the extent, as if I knew the answer, but in very deep knowledge I didn't know about it. So during my conference, and the the officer sitting over there, he asked me, "I saw you didn't answer two questions," and then he told me about it. So he asked me the particular question. He didn't ask me the solution. He asked me which what the two questions you were not able to. So I did research it at Bhopal. We were able to get onto the computers and read about it. So I told him about the questions and told about the solutions as well. So he told me, "Did you really read about it?" Yes, sir, I read about it. So it happens, you have to go through. If you speak something in interview, you have to be putting things on action as well. कि सर मैं पढ़ लूँगा, that means you have to study during the time you get after the interview. Or if that was on my third day, but I had to read as well. So I had fourth day as well to read about on the fifth.
Exactly. When you are going in the interview, if you don't know the answer, so you should simply say, "Sir, I don't know, but I'll read about it and then let you know in the conference." Okay. And sometimes they might ask you, if they might have doubt that you have read it or not. So they might ask you the question, they might ask you the answers. Sometimes they don't. But when you have said that, "Yes, sir, I'll check it out," so it's a responsibility to go through and check it out. Right. So coming to the
Don't
yes,
fake it
yeah.
and don't fake it and fluke it कि हाँ मुझे सब आता है. Nobody knows everything.
Yeah.
Even the assessor sitting over there, he might not have the knowledge about the things. So if you don't know anything, just accept the mistake and move on.
So have you been put by the interview in the stress, like they put a lot of pressures regarding some questions or something, and they want you to be in pressure condition, like they put time stamp on it, tell me the answer in 10 seconds, 30 seconds. So is this happened with you also in the interview?
Yeah, it happened during my SSB at Kolkata. He was asking about what is distance between us. He was like, "Just quickly answer me in the 2 seconds and just describe about your city Hisar in just 1 minute." And I don't want you to be stopping in between the conversation. And it happened with me. So just you can take a second or two. He don't have that stopwatch that he will be counting on you कि नहीं मुझे बताओ जल्दी से. So he gives you proper time. That is just to make sure you are in a pressure. Nothing as a time stamp that if you get you get delayed by you won't be remembering in your process. Nothing. It's just a signature step of putting you under the pressure by giving you a time.
Okay, they just want to test that how you perform in the time pressure, because you know this is a job, this is job profile demands.
Yeah, exactly.
You are in the war footing, you have time pressure. Okay, you want to capture the enemy's post, so you will get such kind of things in your real life. So this want to simply test. So being calm and composed, I think the most important factor in such kind of situation. Then only you can answer the questions, right? How you behave. Then Harshit, tell me about your GTO task, how it went, right? How it was your GD
was,
part, and how you lectured, and how was your PGT? And people say that you should attempt a lot of number of obstacles. So the maximum number you do, your chances of getting recommendation are high. But I know it is a myth. So what is your point on it?
For the first time when I went for the fresher, our GTO individual obstacle was on, I guess, 4th day. And a room side by, I met a person, Ahmed, I guess. So we were in good talking terms and we were just discussing. He came on the 3rd day and told us there were obstacles ki, and he had done the most individual obstacles in the whole SSB during that time. And when I went, I just did 6. And I got recommended. It's just a myth that you have to do all those things. Yes, it was my weakness of getting to be reaching at the optimum physical strength. I told them, sir, I am working on it. For the next time, I did 9. Then I did again 8 obstacles in Air Force. So it's just a myth that you have to perform all 10, but you have to be fearless. If you get into any obstacle and you come down, that is something to be noticed, and they take notice of that. If you have climbed on a rope, you have to do it and come back. That is what I will ask you to do. And coming on to the group activities, it depends. It's more like fun conversation, and people hype it more, and they create issues as well. I've seen people fighting in them as well, but it's nothing of fighting, but discussing about parts that you know, and just a knowledge sharing. While you stay during after the assessment, you discuss about it as well, just by normal friend conversations. The more you get, the more you have a bond between the person, smoothly it gets in a group discussion during the assessing part as well.
Yeah, and your knowledge is
and if they say ki, and if they say ki only one of the only one person can be selected from the group, it's just a myth. While I was in Bhopal SSB, 2 of us got recommended from the same group, and we shared the consecutive chest number as well.
Yeah. So yes, it's a myth. You can get, you all are getting recommended, or you all are there for the recommendation. So if GTO feels that you all are very good in the group, he will recommend all of you. Okay, it is in his hand.
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
he doesn't want you to go back home empty-handed. But it is how you perform, how you deal with the group. That is what depends on your. That is what makes your recommendation in or out. All right. So now coming to the.
He inspects an individually, not how a person is being in the group. How you are performing, how you are gelling up with the group, how you take your stand for the group and by the group as well. If you have to step down as well, you have to step down to listen to someone else as well. Maybe they have a better point than you, so you have to take a back seat and appreciate them as well.
Yeah, exactly. So now coming to the day 5. So you have been to 5 conferences. So how you felt before the conferences, like when you are sitting with your friends? So you generally have a light mood, but when you wait for your turn to come, okay, when you're sitting just in front of the red light, so at that time it happens with everyone that the heartbeat goes high, and we think about a lot of things. What he might ask, how was my how I did in the each task, what will be the questions he might be asking me, and what I want to answer. So how are you feeling at that time? What were going on in your mind?
See, we can have preoccupied thoughts in our mind, but as soon as we reach over there, or even in interview or over the conference day, in the conference day as well, those preoccupied thoughts doesn't matter as well, or doesn't matter at all. Whatever we have in the conscious mind, that comes out. Uh, how much you train yourself, the conscious mind will come at all, easy, at will. Uh, Talking about behaving, I didn't eat my breakfast in Bhopal SSB before the conference, and I prepared myself. Ki I'll tell ki I had eggs and milk, so. But as soon as I went over there, and he asked me few questions, and then said, "What was in your breakfast?" I was like, "Sir, I had nothing." And I was like, after coming out, like, I prepared this, and why couldn't I speak? This happens. This happened most of the times. Even in the interview I had, so I had this experience, and even I share it. We have shared it while talking as a friends about these things. कि you can't have thoughts and कि sir मैं वहाँ जाके ऐसे बोल दूँगा, ऐसा नहीं होगा.
Yeah.
Whatever you have in your mind, in back of the mind, conscious mind, that comes out.
Yes. So you have.
And feeling, it's amazing feeling. Every time you sit in the and you wait for your turn. I was made to wait for the first time in the interview. I waited around 3 hours for my first interview in Air Force, and then I
Okay.
was again made to wait for around 15 to 20 minutes in the conference. I was sitting down and joking with my friends कि अब तो आदत सी हो गई है, पहले इंटरव्यू में वेट करवा रहे हैं, अब यहाँ वेट करवा रहे हैं, सह लेंगे थोड़ा. It was amazing. And then during my Kolkata SSB, they didn't meet me. I just sat down on the chair and they called me Harshit. भाई अब क्या होगा, अब नहीं होगा इस टाइम.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah, it can happen.
Same
Okay.
adrenaline rush from first to the last one.
Yeah, it is. You're waiting for the results. You have performed well in the task. Now you expect, yes, that I have performed well. Now the result should be positive. So without, just think about that. The result will be positive. Okay, don't think about anything else. What they will ask. They will ask what they want to ask. Okay, there might be some different questions. Now you will fumble if you won't think that अरे ये क्या पूछ लिया. So don't think about questions. Just be easy. You have performed well.
I take it as a mini interview.
Yeah.
To be very honest.
Yeah, it can be it can goes like that. Okay, mini interview. Some people are interviewed completely for 30 minutes in the conference. Okay, it might happen. So it depends on the performance in the individual. So Harshit, so you have got recommended, okay, 3 times, then you were conferenced out again in between, then got recommended again. So I'll ask you a little bit of questions about preparation. How you prepared for your SSB? Okay, how you want others people, if you want to give some kind of tips regarding specific tasks, that how they can perform, and how particularly you performed or you prepared about it.
See, while writing PIQ, I want to mention during activities and all those things we mention in those hobbies and interests. Some people fake them, literally fake them. They read about those things, but they fake them. If I have written cricket or some take of running, if I have written, I will know about running, but those things won't be reflecting in my VAT, TAT, or during my physical activities as well. So that creates a difference as well. Because if I have been doing running, that will come automatically in my stories and in my VAT, word association test. So write those hobbies which you have been doing and practicing since long. If you haven't been, if I write about reading, so you can continue with the reading around before the SSB, or since you have started for the preparation of SSB, or develop a new habit that could be done, but you have in subconscious mind that you are doing this thing. So you can, even if he asks about the activity, you will tell him in the interview, during VAT and during TAT as well. So that considers that you have been doing it correctly.
Yeah.
For the group discussion, even in the group discussion in PPDT or during the days as well, it's not about ki you have competition with some other. I have been saying this since my first SSB. We don't have a competition with each other. It is individual introspection they come through. If they have to select, they will select 1. If they have to select 4, they will select 4. During my first SSB, only 2 were selected, me and Vipul. Then during my second SSB, 3 were selected, and during my last SSB selection in Kolkata, 4 of us were selected. So it depends on how the quality of the batch as well. It comes turns around. So I would request to make new friends and enjoy those moments rather than being in a competition with each other.
Yeah.
You can conclude the results on the basis of the GTO, but you haven't been through their psych test and individual interview performance they have done,
Yeah. It
and
is.
develop those things which you are going to write about it. Ki I'm fearless, so you have to do things which makes you fearless. Since we joined the mountaineering federation as well,
Yeah.
so it developed those things.
Uh,
If we bond well with the people, we will say about ki we are social with the people.
yes. I remember.
Start practicing those things rather than writing as well. If you practice and reach those things, those will come automatically into your writing as well.
I remember the time we spent in the IMF. Okay, there were lots to learn. Okay, yeah, there were a lot to learn. So it was quite a good time. Yes, if you're going to learn something, okay, try it in real life. First of all, don't fake it in the SSB. That just you'll try it and you'll read about anything. Okay, if you're not conscious enough, if you're in stress or pressure, you will yield. Okay, and you will tell that it was all lie, but you have written. But when you once practice it in your life, okay, you have gone through that part. You won't be able to lie because you have lived that thing. So it is in your unconscious mind. Okay, it will automatically come, and it will automatically come in the interview, in the other task as well. Okay, Harshit, coming to the last question which I want to ask you, a lot of candidates have this kind of doubt, that what things we should keep in mind while preparing for this SSB, what mindset we should have.
A person should have a motive to join the defense service. He should be well versed why he want to join it, and he should be aware about the circumstances he is going to face them on during his services as well. So the moral support as well as support from the parents as well is required at times in the family. Second, only he should be gelling with the person, and he should be very social person to gel up within the society and with the persons around him. Third, as coming on to the social as well, since we were preparing at the time, Umesh and I, so we were discussing about, not if you prepare with someone else as well, they will come out with the positive thoughts, you have been doing this really good, and they will come out with the negative thoughts as well. They will tell you where you lack behind as well. Since we were preparing, I was new to the SSB thing when Umesh told me about that and SD. I have not been to any SSB since he had the experience, so he told me about the procedure. And even if you have even you have the knowledge about the procedure, half of the things would be done. You would feel at a home after you know about the procedure. And I didn't feel like it was my first chance in my suit. And whenever he told me a thing, and just like, by second day fact hoga. It happened on the very first day, but the things I had some similar pictures as well on the very first fresher thing as well. So it made me like, ये तो मैंने किया हुआ, ये तो मुझे आता है, इसके बाद ये होगा. So it, even if you know about the procedure, you will feel confidence कि हाँ मुझे आता है, मैं कर सकता हूँ. And basic confidence can get you through things very easily. Yeah. So, and if I went through the first thing, first SSB, and I was the first person to call him and told कि भाई मेरा हो गया है. Everything happened as he told you. It plays an important part while you guide someone. Yeah. And even I have helped my friends over during Anshul got selected after I met him in Bhopal, and he got selected afterwards. And I met Deepak, he got selected afterwards. So the people have in themselves, just you have to guide them to the right path.
Exactly.
Who other than Umesh?
So yeah, I know that you should have a right mentor, you should have a right guidance, okay, because you know there are a lot of things going in the field. There are a lot of misguidance you can have. So you should have a proper mentor, you should have a proper guidance, and you should have proper friends with whom you can prepare along with your own preparations. Okay, it very helps you boost up your confidence. You can take your interviews, you can take mock interviews, you can ask a lot of questions, you can prepare GDs, lecture it. Okay, a lot of things can be done along with your friends. So this is the end. So I shall thank Harshit for his valuable time. He is very busy, and I know he is very busy. So he have given us time for the interview.
Not
So
at all.
thank you,
Never worry.
Harshit.
Thank you.